Happy Sunday, my family. Welcome to our channel. Thank you for stopping by. Please, if you are watching for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, and click the notification button to know when I upload new videos. Okay, this morning I'll be talking about a very vital topic, very vital thing that you will do that have been disturbing so many people. Okay, so what is it that I want to talk about? The topic is how to break away or how to break spiritual marriages. I know many people have been suffering from this issue of spiritual marriage, spiritual spouse. Please watch the video to the end so that you will know what to do. Okay, so some of you don't know what spiritual marriage is. I want to tell us some signs to know that you have spiritual partner. If you're a woman, you have a spiritual husband. If you're a man, you have a spiritual wife. So I will tell you some of the common signs that you will use to know if you have any of them. Okay, I wrote it down so that I will not forget any of them. If you're the type that always have sex in the dream, please, that is a sign of spiritual partner. If you're the type that always swim in the dream, that is another sign of spiritual partner. If you eat in the dream, that is another sign that you have a spiritual spouse. Okay? If you're the type, this spiritual partner or spiritual spouse, spiritual husband or spiritual wife, it can cause so many problems in our relationships. If for the married, it can steal affections and attraction from your wife or from your husband. You see a married man, he will no longer fancy the wife, he will no longer get attracted to the wife. You see the woman going to buy a bomb shot, making up, doing all sorts of things. At the end of the day, the husband will not still look at him, he look at her. You see a man dating a very ugly girl outside when you have a beautiful wife inside the house. It's not his fault. Sometimes he has a spiritual spouse causing those things, covering the beauty of his wife from him. The same thing is applicable to a woman. You see a woman going out, dating a younger boy, a younger person, somebody that is not working, does not even give her money, but she will find that man attractive. It's not an ordinary thing. It's not village people. It's not a cause. It's as a result of spiritual partner. She has a spiritual husband. Okay. Another sign to know that you have a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife is it can cause deprivation of sex for married people. You see a woman, when the husband approaches her for sex, she will start demanding for money. When you hear such stories, you just laugh. I say, how will a married woman demand money from the husband before making love to her? Please, it's not an ordinary thing. The same thing applicable to the man. You see a woman begging the partner, the husband for sex, he will prefer to go and do it with another woman when you have a beautiful wife in the house. Please, if you have such case, if you are passing through such case, please just watch the video to the end so you know what to do to stop that. Okay, another sign to know that you have a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife, it brings hatred between husband and wife or between boyfriend and girlfriend. As a husband, you just suddenly hate your wife, and when people come to make peace between two of you, you turn around and hate that person or start making trouble with the person. Even to the woman, you will just hate your husband for no reason, just no reason. Okay, please, that is a sign of spiritual partner. Another sign is it can cause infidelity in both husband and wife. You see a man going out, even bringing the girl into their home, their matrimonial home, without thinking of how the wife will feel, or without even thinking of how the problem is going to cause in their marriage, because he doesn't care about the marriage anymore. Please, it's not the man's fault. It's as a result of having a spiritual wife. The same thing is applicable to a woman. You see a woman sleeping with the driver, the gate man, the husband's best friend, please don't blame her. At times, it's not an ordinary thing. She's not under a spell. It's being caused by spiritual husband. Okay? So another thing to know that you have a spiritual spouse is it can cause late marriages. Even some don't marry at all. You see a girl or a lady of 40 years, 50, 45, 35, 38, still eating from the mother's pot, still single. She's well, she's well educated, well mannered, well behaved. You'll be wondering what is keeping this girl. Some will even go to the extent of accusing an old woman in their family as being the cause of not being married. Please don't stop accusing innocent people. This can be as a result of spiritual husband. It's equally applicable to a man. You see a man doing very well. He has money, has a good job. He has a he have houses, cars, but staying with a woman as his wife is a problem. When you mention marriage to him, you become his worst enemy. Please, it's not an ordinary thing. That is what spiritual wife can cause in somebody's life. Okay. Another sign to know that you have a spiritual spouse is it can cause barrenness and low sperm count for the men. You see couples that are married for 10 years, 20 years without having an issue, without having a child of their own. Even when they go for adoption, it will end up not working out. Please, it is not their fault. They will be confirmed medically fit by professionals, consultants, but for them to have their own child will become a problem. Please, if you are having this issue, check yourself. That is a cause of spiritual partner. You have a spiritual husband or your husband have a spiritual wife. Please watch the video to the end so you know the remedy for it. Okay. Another sign is sickness, chronic sickness or disease. You see somebody will just wake up all of a sudden, will start complaining of several maybe headache, stomach ache, back pain, and so on, or a kind of sickness that you don't even know the name. You go to the hospital, they will not be able to say the name of the sickness, or they will not be able to treat it medically. You go spiritually, you will not be able to treat it. Please, spiritual husband or spiritual wife can cause such sickness to render you useless on earth. Please, if you have this issue, watch the video to the end and see the remedy to it. Okay. Another sign to know that you have spiritual partner is it can cause problem in your marriage leading to divorce. I know of a man that woke up one morning, he said that he's no longer interested in the marriage. Even when we try to inquire what the problem is, he told us that he's just fed up. He doesn't have the wife have not done anything to him. It's just that he doesn't want the marriage anymore. Please. And we saw it in a carnal way that maybe somebody is somewhere removing him, But when now that I've begun to think of what we call that thing, I think his spiritual wife, even the second wife he married, the marriage ended the same way. So this is signs of spiritual wife. You see a woman will wake up one morning, pack her things, or when they just have little problem, she'll pack her things and go to her father's house. When you beg her from now to next year, she will say that she's not interested in the marriage, that she have divorced the husband. And you see her the next day, she will marry another man. After 2 or 3 years, they will divorce again. She will marry the third wife. Please, it's not an ordinary thing. It's a sign of spiritual husband. Okay. Another sign to know that you have a spiritual partner is it can make you disrespect your husband. Yes, you see a woman, when the husband talks one, she will even start fighting the husband. When before you know it, she will slap the husband. I saw one in the filling station that slapped the husband. I don't know, they had an argument in the car. The next thing we heard was, why? I was like, are they couples? Their children were at the back of the car looking at them. That means they are used to this fighting of a thing. For her to slap the husband publicly, please, if you have this issue, that is one of the signs of spiritual husband. Some of them, when it's time for you to get employed, you will not get a job. Even when you get fired. It will not. This spiritual spouse I'm talking about can cause so many problems. It can cause blockages in your business, blockages in your career. When your mates are being promoted, you still remain in that level. Please, these are signs of spiritual partner. Okay, so this morning I will tell you how to separate yourself from it. permanently. Okay, so the things you will be needing for this separation is just common things, you know. The first one is garlic. Okay, get a good number of it. Another thing you'll be needing is cassava leaves. I don't joke with this cassava leaf. Cassava leaf. So what you will do is get a mortar or a grinding stone. Don't use blender, please, because we are doing a spiritual work. Most of my spiritual works, I don't use my blender. I use my mortar or this grinding stone. They give me effective results than the blender. So get the garlic, peel it, remove it from the shells. Okay. When peel it very well, wash. Get the cassava leaves, wash it because this one I'm having is very dusty. Wash it very well. Then you pound it or grind it with a grinding stone. And in the process of grinding it, add water, a little water, clean water. When you get a smooth paste, okay, you remove it from the mortar or from the grinding stone, put it in a container that has cover. Cover it. Then in the night, after taking your bath, you pray, apply it on your body as pomade, just the way you rub your cream, and sleep. Do it for 3 good weeks. I bet you will not have any signs of it. If you're married, you can share it with your husband, but please don't share it with your friend. You can share it with your husband or your wife. Don't share it with your friends. Just any mixture you make is for 2 people, just maybe your partner. Okay? Do it for 3 weeks, and that spiritual marriage or spiritual past will be a thing of the past in your life. Thank you for watching the video. Please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, I beg you to subscribe. I have a lot to share through this channel. I have a lot of remedy to share through this channel. Okay? Please don't forget to like. Please drop your comments under the comment section. Click the notification button to know when I upload new videos. Okay? Enjoy your holiday and remain blessed.